Subscribe to our KOAM News Digest, our weekly email newsletter with all kinds of information straight to your inbox. Just subscribe and we'll make sure to keep you informed and entertained with news from the KOAM News team, what to watch on NBC and CBS, and the latest promotions from KOAM Communications. Go to KOAM.com, click on the newsletter tab at the top of the homepage, register, and you're all set. Brought to you by Uno Go, Guam on demand.
All right, everybody, my friends, welcome back to the Hotspot. We continue live on YouTube, on Facebook, and KUM TV8. I'm joined right now on the KUM couch by a young actor in all the world's a stage, as someone very, very famous once said. And Jordan Reid is already making a name for himself in the world of voice acting. So, Jordan, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
All right, so if you guys didn't know, expect to hear Jordan's name be mentioned like a lot in entertainment because he's getting it done. He's had a couple roles already. And, Jordan, thus far, you've had a couple roles so far as a voice actor.
Yes.
How is that?
It was really fun. You know, I was in Chuggington, and I was in a show coming up called Batwheels, and it was just really fun.
And Chuggington, correct me if that was originally a British show, like about trains, right?
Yeah, and
I know we got a picture of your character like as a train. So tell me about that character.
Well, once they brought it to the U.S. and did a American version, they casted new actors, and I got lucky to be a part of that group.
Okay, now I did a little bit of musical theater when I was younger than you, right? Because you're 15. Crazy thing too, this young man is 15 years old. Dude can't even drive legally yet. He's already got a SAG card and he's already got his own IMDb page. So man, we are really, really happy because
thanks so much.
This is your roots. You're from Guam and everything. You live out in
Yes.
Hollywood. You're out in Tinseltown right now.
Yeah.
But okay, so how did you get the role of Chuggington?
Well,
or Wilson in Chuggington?
I knew someone, and he knew I was interested in acting, so he gave me a chance to audition for a small role. And they called me back and had me do some other voices, and thought I'd be better fit for one of the main three. And got called back for that, and eventually I got the role.
Okay, now we got that picture, guys, in the back of Jordan as Chuggington. It's the one with the red train. So while we cue that up, you know, like I was saying, I've done a little bit of musical theater, and it was always like play off of your fellow cast members, and you know, kind of like read off them and read off of like what they're doing. What was it like to basically be in a booth and
you know, it was very different, and sometimes even in voice acting, you still get to bounce off the other actor because sometimes you're in the same room as other people. But for my first show and for Batwheels as well, everything with COVID was still happening, so we had to be alone in the studio. Okay,
and so we're looking at the trailer right now for Batwheels, which comes out this fall, everybody. It's going to be on HBO Max and on Cartoon Network on Cartoon Nito. This just premiered, this trailer right now at Comic-Con that just happened this past weekend. So, and you are the little red car, right?
Yep.
There you are.
Bird. Yep.
What was it like when you first saw, like, there you are?
It was the craziest feeling ever. I got to see all the art and all the music.
Lightning McQueen, watch out, man. Jordan's coming for you.
Everything that was happening, and it was crazy. I saw the art, and I was just shocked. It was blown away. What they were doing with the computer.
There he is.
Yeah. What they were doing with the computer art was just amazing.
Now, you are Redbird, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That is Robin's car.
Okay, and there you are
Chuggington.
Okay, there you are in the studio. What was that like? You know, completely isolated, you know, not in front of a crowd, not like I said, you know, not able to play off, you know, maybe the emotions or the reactions, the facial expressions of everybody else.
It was really interesting. You know, you got to be in the studio alone, and you have to kind of act as if you're talking to another person. And even at one point, there wasn't someone else on the other side of the booth, or there was just one operator instead of my director. Sometimes the director had to be on Zoom, you know. Yeah.
Okay, now, you're 15 years old now. How old were you when you were doing the voice work for Chuggington and then for Batwheels?
When I did Chuggington, I think I was around 11 or 12. And then about a year went by, and then when I was 13 to 14, I was doing Batwheels.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you told me off camera that because you are 15, your voice has changed a little bit.
Yes. So when I did Chuggington and when I did Batwheels, my voice was really, you know, it was pretty high-pitched. And then towards the end of Batwheels, my voice started dropping, so that started being a little difficult. But yeah.
Okay. Now, I know because I'm a big fan of like movies, is the cast of Stranger Things went through the same thing, you know, like the kids got taller, their voices dropped, you know, like they weren't able to fit their costumes anymore. Same thing for It Chapter 1 to It Chapter 2, you know, they changed and everything. Did you have to change your approach and your creative process to capture
a little
the character?
bit. I had to change the way I used my voice. I couldn't just talk anymore. I had to purposely, try to raise it a little bit and try to be a little more enthusiastic. And it took a little bit more energy behind the booth when my voice was deeper.
What do you do? Because you're known as your voice, and yet you're capturing this character with his own unique personality. Like his own backstory and everything. What headspace do you have to get in to really capture that?
I have to get into the characters. And usually, both of the characters I have were these enthusiastic, happy. They were go-getters, but they're also pretty clumsy and got themselves into some pretty, bad situations. But they always got themselves out of it. And I always had to get I always had to think like them before I said anything. And I had to, try to be the character with my voice.
So your characters are kind of almost like the comic relief in a little way?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're usually the little kids, the little brother who wants to be a part of everything and somehow, gets themselves into a problem.
That's challenging, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell you what, since you're here, if you would do me the honor, right? Here is a script. Now, I do a little bit of voice work. I am nowhere near on your level, dude, right? But I do a thing every night in the news called the birthday shout-outs. Here's a script, right? So I was going to ask, I'll do the first one, and then if you can do, we'll trade off. There's 4 of them. These are the birthday shout-outs for tonight, right? So I'll say the first one, right? So, happiest of birthdays to Aurora Borja. Love your family. And if you could do it now as your character.
Happiest of birthdays to Aurora Borja. Love the family.
Okay, Aurora, I hope you're watching this right now. Okay, I got the second one now. Josette Martinez, you are the best. A jack of all trades and truly amazing. Coming from Auntie Mary, my children, Mommy and Daddy, and they all say God bless. And you can just do the next one.
Josette Martinez, you are the best. A jack of all trades, amazing. Coming from Auntie Mary, my children, your Mommy and Daddy, God bless.
That's a trained professional, ladies and gentlemen. Dude. Okay, go ahead. You can just do the last 2 because I don't even want to go head to head. I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Happy 5th birthday from Maddox and Jax, from Mama and Papa, Mommy, Daddy, Landon, Susie, Ava, Ninas, and Ninos. Your plenty cousins and Uncle Ryan too.
Very cool.
And happy belated birthday to Serenity Jade Lizama. Happy belated birthday, Serenity Jade. Love, Daf, Bam Bam.
There you go. Yes! Gotta love that. So there's a lot of people out there that just appreciated that right now. So when you guys go and watch, again, it's on HBO Max, it's on Cartoon Network, it's Batwheels, it's this fall, so go stream that. And when you hear Redbird, that's Jordan's character. You remember, he's like, hey, that Redbird gave me a shout out on the Hotspot show, so you can check that out. Okay, let's get back to your roots on Guam and everything like that. You were born and raised here.
Yeah. Actually, I was born in Las Vegas.
Oh, born in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah, I moved here shortly before I could even remember.
Oh, so you're all about entertainment then?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as as much as I can remember, I have been in Guam. So I kind of consider being born in Guam. But,
okay, and you were training for a little while with the national soccer team. You were in the program.
Yeah, I was in the program for almost as long as I could kick a ball, and as long as as soon as I left Guam.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you've only been back for the summer. You're heading back, because school's starting pretty soon. What is it like to be back here on such familiar soil and you see classmates, friends, family?
It's really nice. I love Guam so much. It's my first home, and it just makes me so happy to be here. It's so beautiful. I know I never lose my love for being on Guam.
Very nice. I know the tourism board really appreciates you saying that right now. And you know what? We've got one of those plates of barbecue. We saved it for you and your dad. By the way, his dad, Anthony Reid, you guys probably know Anthony Reid, for decades has been providing high quality entertainment for Guam right now. Dad is probably more nervous than Jordan and I am right now. He's off there, but let's make the anxiety disappear. Right? As a true magician would. Okay, but back to the man of the hour, right? Jordan, now that you've got these 2 credits, right, on your IMDb page. You've got Batwheels coming up in the fall. You've got Chuggington in the can. Where do you go from here? Do you want to continue doing voice work? Do you want to do video games? Do you want to do commercials? Do you want to do more animated stuff?
Voice work is still very interesting to me. I think video games would be really fun. But what I'm mainly trying to aim towards is movies and TV and film. I think that's on-screen acting is what I'm really interested in, and I'm going to start trying to audition for those sort of jobs.
Okay, what kind of roles do you think you would like to do?
I'm open to anything. I want to learn what kind of role I'm best at. I really want to just do it and, try my hardest and learn what kind of roles I fit the best.
Very cool. Hey, take as many jobs as you can, man. When you're young, you gotta go. Do you have your own agent at this point?
No, I'm gonna try and get my own agent as soon as I get back to the States. I'm gonna go on audition for that.
Oh, very cool. Okay, real quick about Batwheels again. The one thing that really amazed me, I had no idea about this. You know, I watched the Comic-Con trailer, blown away, right? Was that Batwheels is the first DC animated show, and there it is. But it's actually geared towards preschoolers.
Yeah,
right?
it's the first DC preschool show. You know, that's.
There you are again, all the way on the left.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so has it really sunk in yet, Jordan, that you are going to be a role model to kids, or because it is a kids show?
Yeah.
Probably the lines that you're delivering, are going to carry some, you're teaching kids about good life lessons and moral weight and overcoming adversity, and like. You may have like these little ticky-tack problems, like when you're young, but it's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
You're really going to impact young people in a positive way. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, growing up with these TV shows and the characters that I remember. It means a lot to me, and I really hope that it means the same to these kids who are going to watch this show. And I hope that they get to remember my character, and they get to remember everything that they learned from this show, and it means a lot.
Very cool. Okay, I do have one more humble request. I got my iPad here. I've been waiting all day to do this. Okay, here's that picture that you were seeing of Jordan. He's working in the booth, and I got I did the whole the iPad split screen thing. I got my Apple Pen here too. Jordan, if you would do me the honor, would you please autograph this? Because when you blow up, and we know you're going to get really, really big, really, really soon, I want to let everybody know that Jordan Reid was on my show, and we had him here. And again. These are Jordan's roots. His family, is from here, lived here for many, many years. Both his mom and dad are very, very good people. And there you go. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, Jordan Reid, everybody. Please make sure to follow Jordan on social media. Where can people find you right now?
You can find me on Instagram at jreid.c.
Okay. Then what do you typically put on your Instagram? Have you? I mean, I know there's a lot you can't talk about because these are big time shows.
I'm gonna start putting updates to the show, trailers, previews, pictures of my character, things like that, and maybe clips from Chuggington and other work that I've done in the past.
Very cool. Well, man, we wish you the best. We are always supportive, and because you're from here, you're part of the Guam family. So the achievements that you've made, a victory for you and your family is a victory for our community, and we are all very, very pleased and proud to know you, and we're so proud of you. So yeah, congratulations, man. And check in with us, because once you start blowing up and you get to like those big roles, I want another interview with you.
Of course.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right, so that's Jordan Reid, everybody. Please stay tuned, because the hotspot will wrap up right after this. Matt, we got to get that barbecue plate, so we'll do that in commercial break.